On June 17, 2026, the Federal Trade Commission filed a civil complaint in the U.S. District Court for the Northern District of California, case number 426, CV 05232. This is a civil enforcement action, not a criminal case. No one has been arrested or charged with a crime. The FTC states that it files a complaint when it has, in its words, reason to believe the law is being violated and that the case will be decided by the court. We have read the complaint and the agency's public statements. What follows is what those records allege. This investigation runs on 3 numbers. The $250 million the FTC says these products made, the $700 million that moved through connected payment accounts in a single year, and the number of times regulators say the cancel button simply wasn't there. We'll get to how the money crossed from Ukraine to Delaware to Cyprus and back. First, the checkout screen. The complaint names Genesis Tech, run by co-founders Vladimir Mnogoletny and Vasily Ulyanov, alongside 6 other named defendants and 15 corporate entities. According to the FTC, the enterprise didn't sell one product, it sold dozens spread across categories that looked unrelated. Fitness apps called Mad Muscles, Harna, and Unimeal. A course called Wisey, which the FTC says was marketed as able to diagnose and treat ADHD symptoms. PDF editors called PDF Guru and PDF Master, a styling app called Lumi, and a horoscope and psychic chat app called Nebula. From early 2023 to mid-2025, the complaint alleges just 5 of those products generated nearly $250 million in revenue. In the 12 months ending September 2025, reporting citing the lawsuit says transactions through the enterprise's connected PayPal accounts alone totaled nearly $700 million. The FTC's complaint focuses on how those products were sold. It alleges the enterprise advertised free or one-time fee offers, then buried any mention of auto-renewing subscriptions in the smallest print on the page. But according to the complaint, getting charged once wasn't the end of it. The next part is about what happened when people tried to make it stop. The FTC alleges 3 specific practices beyond the hidden terms. First, unauthorized charges. Consumers double billed for the same product or billed for additional products they never agreed to. Second, no simple way to cancel. The complaint says cancellation options were often left off the websites and apps entirely. Third, even where a cancellation flow existed, the FTC alleges consumers were required to explain why they wanted to leave, and that in some cases, charges continued even after a cancellation was confirmed. None of this, the complaint states, is presented by the FTC as accidental. The agency alleges the enterprise continually launched new products, registered new corporate entities, and opened new merchant accounts, a pattern the FTC says let it keep operating even as complaints and chargebacks accumulated. We could not verify how often new accounts were opened, so we're not putting a number on that screen. That's the shape of the payment flow the FTC is describing. Cyprus incorporated companies operating out of Ukraine, marketing to American consumers, while Delaware incorporated counterparts handled the U.S. payment processing. Money moving in one direction, cancellations getting nowhere in the other. Genesis Tech has not, as of this recording, publicly responded point by point to these allegations. Here is what a federal court decided to do about them anyway. At the FTC's request, a federal court granted a temporary restraining order, freezing assets and halting billing across the 15 named corporate entities while the case proceeds. The commission voted 2-0 to authorize the complaint. The FTC alleges violations of the FTC Act and the Restore Online Shoppers Confidence Act, the federal law written specifically to require clear disclosure and easy cancellation for online subscriptions. None of the individuals named in this complaint have been found liable for anything. That's not a disclaimer, it's the FTC's own standard. The agency's language is that it files a complaint when it has reason to believe a law is being broken and that the court, not the FTC, decides the case. What the complaint does allege is a pattern. Products that looked unrelated, selling in categories from fitness to horoscopes, all funneling into the same billing architecture. One where getting in was easy, and getting out, according to the government, often wasn't possible at all. The case is now in the hands of the U.S. District Court for the Northern District of California. The asset freeze remains in place while it proceeds. The FTC has not said this is the last enterprise like it plans to pursue. The next investigation on this channel follows a different corner of the same industry. The filings are already in the queue.